people, big up the BSP community. We're back for another video. It's Monts here, and we do have another Isak update. We do have another Isak update. I can't lie, I've been itching for one because it's been a bit quiet in the Isak department. It's like, you know, if Liverpool kind of walked away, have they not? Obviously, the journalists said Liverpool are still in the race. They're still in the running. Liverpool is the one that Isak wants, but we ain't really heard much. But we have heard something now. Before we get into it, of course, make sure you guys do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are about, what, 30 subscribers away from 21.5K subscribers. So if you're new here and you like the content, you like what me and the man have got to say, then, you know, the subscribe button is right down there. But anywho, without further ado, let's talk about Isak. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Isak. So listen. We do have a tweet here from Fabrizio Romano, and we actually have an update from Ornstein as well in regards to the Isak situation, how it can have a knock onto the Isak situation, and some stuff about Nico Jackson as well. So it all ties into the same thing. So of course, as you guys can see, Liverpool maintain their focus on Alexander Isak for the final weeks of the summer window. A new proposal is ready to be submitted if Newcastle open the doors to the move. Isak maintains his position, and you lot. Let me zoom right into this bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to play or stay at Newcastle. He won't believe. He wants to leave and join LFC. Crazy. This line is dark, you know. This last bit here is dark. He don't want to play or stay at Newcastle. He wants to leave and join Liverpool Football Club. Very optimistic signs for us of the Liverpool faithful. But yo, that's dark, you know. I don't want to play for you, you know. I don't want to stay. I don't want to play. Let me go Liverpool. I'm tired of it. Like, I want to go. That's his thing. He can't be asked no more. He is done. So we got some news. So that news was from yesterday. For those you know, that tweet was from yesterday. Yeah, about when was this tweet? This tweet was about 4 p.m. Yesterday. So we now have an update for Newcastle, Ornstein Bomber, and this was about an hour ago as I'm filming this. Newcastle United considering the move to sign Samu Omorodian from FC Porto, 21-year-old Spanish international striker, high among the small numbers of options to bolster the attack. No formal approach or guarantee it happens, but Spain internally liked. But the Spain international is liked, by the Newcastle hierarchy and obviously the scouting departments over there. So Samuel Omorodian, obviously, like again, is now. So now Newcastle are looking at other options. So that's 3 now that they have on the books that they want to get on the books. Is Wisa, Samu, and Nico Jackson, and obviously Samu as well. Again, was looked at by Chelsea in the same window that they looked at Duran, and a lot of people laughed at Chelsea for this one at the scouting department. And well, listen, since then he's gone on to do quite well, and I know he only had 8 goals on loan when he was on loan, but that Porto move, you know, was he on loan from Atletico Madrid? I think that was. I might be wrong. Was he on loan from Atletico? Someone update me in the comments on that. But yeah, he got 19 goals last season in 30 appearances and 3 assists. And, you know, he's only 21, you know, to come to the Premier League, strong, fast. He's got an eye for goal. He's really good in the air. His hold-up play is actually underrated. We saw him in a few games against Man United as always. He's not too bad in his all-round game. And this is a positive sign for Newcastle, getting their replacement and thus allowing Isak to leave the club. So this is one of the options. Again, another one of the options, of course, is Fabrizio Romano, again, letting us know that Nico Jackson will be one of the next big players to move in strikers domino. Same as in Nkunku, Chelsea and Jackson are set to part ways this summer. Plan clear since July on both club and players' side. Newcastle, Spurs, if Richarlison leaves, of course, if Richarlison leaves, you see here, if Richarlison leaves, and Italian clubs have made contact. So that is Wisa, that is Jackson, that is Samuel Omorodion, all three of them. And I believe one of them gets their move, at least, maybe even two of them, to Newcastle. It just depends on what's going to happen in terms of the price, as Newcastle want to get someone in as quickly as possible, thus making it easier for us to go and sign Alexander Isak. Now, as I said, when we do speak about Jackson and Newcastle, I want to know for you. I want to know for you guys, which one of these strikers is most likely to go to Newcastle. For me, I feel like it's probably going to be Jackson. I feel like it's probably going to be Jackson. I know Bayern Munich did make inquiries. Newcastle are right there as well. Ben Jacobs did say that Newcastle and Nicholas Jackson is definitely one to watch. I do remember when that was said. You can see this in the tab here. Newcastle, Nicholas Jackson, one to watch. Nicholas Jackson is another one on Newcastle's list of attacking options, and Chelsea are open to the sale. Newcastle are in a bit of a desperate position, and I think they're probably willing to pay the asking price that Chelsea are asking for, which is quite it's a little bit extortionate, not gonna lie. 75 million for Jackson is a bit crazy, but you know what? Chelsea are gonna get their money, they're gonna flip, they're gonna profit as they do so well, and they're probably going to go get their man in Xavi Simons once Harvey Elliott probably moves on to Leipzig as well. So it is a proper domino effect, what we're kind of seeing here right now in the transfer window. But this is the update, and for me, it's a positive one. It's definitely a positive one. I feel like we are looking at something where we're looking at for me a possibility of having Isak, Salah, and Wirtz in the same team. And the thought of it is insane, with Ekatike, with Gakpo, and, other teams are going to strengthen. Chelsea are going to get their money. Xavi Simons is going to strengthen Chelsea's side as well. Newcastle, and I think Jackson would do well at Newcastle. That's another question, guys. Who do you think actually does the best out of those three? Wisa, Jackson, Samu. All of them done really well. I know Jackson probably looks like the best suit for them, but actually got the worst goals. Of course, Wisa got his 19 goals in the Premier League last season, Premier League proven, probably the cheapest option. Samu is 21, the youngest out of all of them, got 19 goals as well, but obviously in a more inferior league, but still got 19 goals. Jackson only the 11 goals last season, but he was injured as well for a large part of the season as well, which probably affected his goal tally. So stylistically, probably Jackson, but goals-wise, probably look at the other two. So it's very interesting what's going to happen with this. It's definitely one to keep an eye on going forward as well. I still feel like there are plenty of twists and turns. I think definitely plenty of twists and turns. So we'll have to see. There was something that Indy Kayla had said as well. I'm just trying to find it now. And obviously, Indy has really done his thing. He really has done his thing this window, by the way. You got to give him his flowers. You definitely have to give him his flowers, in my opinion. It's somewhere here. Where is it? I can't find the Jackson tweet. He had a Jackson tweet about his agent and stuff. But I can't seem to find it right now. Oh, yeah. Chelsea and Newcastle are in talks regarding striker Nicholas Jackson. It appears the conclusion can be reached around 50-60 million with a certain amount up front. Talk started early stage. So there you go. There you have it there, guys. It's one of those things, man. It's one of those things where we're going to have to wait and see. But that is the update for now. Newcastle's options have increased to now 3 different strikers as opposed to the one on the list now that they've lost out on Sesko. And that obviously opens the door for Alexander Isak going forward. And then business can be done and we can get him through the window as soon as possible. But listen, guys, let me know if you still think Isak to Liverpool is happening. I still think it's happening. I'm pretty confident about the deal that it gets done. It's just something that will be getting dragged on because Newcastle need to sort out what they need to sort out first, which is what happens in a lot of these windows as well, as it is late on. But guys, if you made it this far, smash the like button. Make sure you drop a comment below. Which one of the strikers do Newcastle sign? Does Isak to Liverpool still happen? Let's have the conversation. Like, subscribe, people. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you soon.